look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Batman in particular,
Rodney Durbin, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Torres. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that will get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is.
This one could be trouble. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut, Randy Durbin. And that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Two.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
What?
Misses inside. Full count now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now here is Hayward. Hit on the ground, might be two. To second, that's one. Over to first, safe. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Bobby Hill, runner on the go. That one fouled off. Guthrie at third. Hayward on at first with two down. Next offering is fouled back. Runner goes again. Got her swinging. One run in the bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Back to the mound. It hit him. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, safe.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ooh, we missed a mistake right there.
Out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with two strikes.
Kerry Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike one.
What do you need, help?
No outs. Runners at first and second. This one ripped, but foul to the
sure?
right. Got him. And that is a big first out.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the open.
And no one can get there. He boots it. Gets off a throw. The throw is late, and a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Gleyber Torres in the box now. Takes strike 1. Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Stays alive. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count.
2 straight.
Fly ball down the line. Durbin snags it on the run. Top of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Number 14. Manning back to work. Not even close there. 1-0. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging from first.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Thinking he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Just off the outside edge. 1-1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Man at second.
That's the ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Rodney Durbin digs in now. Flied out his first time. That one outside, and it's 1-0. That's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 2-1.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game.
This is great for those website essentials, like a contact section or a place to subscribe. Now, I'm running a sale, so I punch in some details and just...
Bottom of the inning, leading off, Jake Rogers. His big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Out towards right center field. Hayward puts it away for the out.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Jace.
And up next for Detroit, Jace Young. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And that is out of play. 2 outs. Just missed.
That's a ball. 1-1. No.
What's a good pitch there?
2-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. Blue Jays 2 and the Tigers 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the big-time power threat, Dan Guthrie. Right side, hard hit. A flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, number 30.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Randy Durbin. Walked his first time. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, number 17.
Here's the speedy catcher, Hayward. One of the best contact hitters in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And that's a base hit. So she gets on base and keeps it going. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Bobby Hill.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Runner on the move. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And that'll do it. 1 left for Toronto, but they still lead it 2-1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. And that is downstairs.
1 ball,
and that's
no
ball
strike.
1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hill makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Fought off foul. Meadows batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul. Popped in the air, left field, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers. Right
And next
fielder,
up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. Went down on strikes his first time through. That clips the corner.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
He swings and fouls one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Riley Green. And a foul ball. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Blue Jays 2, and the Tigers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, number 14. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
But right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Young makes the play. 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Hayward stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 1 out, bases empty. High fly ball down the left field line. Green sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Bo Bichette. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Up and in, and the count is 1-1. Here's a rocket out to left. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
This to third. Whips it across. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, designated hitter, Colt Keith.
So digging in, Colt Keith. Fly to left his first time. That one ripped. Out of here.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Guthrie makes the grab for the second out. And next to hit for Detroit, Jace Young. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. 2 outs, base is empty. And the next pitch is way outside. And that one popped in the air, left field. Durbin brings it in for the 3rd out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Tigers.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the fifth.
29.
Eric Skubal.
Still pretty early in the ball
Skubal.
game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The wide to kick the pitch. Left field, way back there. That's back. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one missed.
The real
Two
threats
balls,
are
no strike.
coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the fifth. Up the middle, on the run, sends it over to
You're
first.
out of there.
Got her, nice play.
Now batting, number 16.
And now for the Jays, Dan Guthrie. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And it's fouled away. Skubal throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a
he's in
throw.
there,
The throw comes in too late, and the defense comes away with nothing. One down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Randy Durbin. He's 0 for 1. There goes the runner. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And the batter now, Andy Ibanez. Francis back to work. Late swing, fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 gone, runner at first. And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. And takes low for ball 1. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes the throw.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Carpenter in the box now, takes strike 1. 1 out, and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball. Safe at second, and he gets back in. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Riley Green. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. That clips the corner.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Slinging it to first in time. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kiter Montero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting number 3.
So up next, Bobby Hill. Runner takes off and fouled off. Runner on the go again. On the ground. And foul ball. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Runner on the move again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Battling here as she fouls it away. Hayward aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. He struck her out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now batting number 14.
Next is the speedy first baseman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Ball 1, no strikes.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And that one hammered Carpenter. Going back and brings it in at the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Line to second. It's snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith.
Colt Keith.
Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Nice grab. And they get the out.
Wow. That will be a highlight. That was incredible.
And that one fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Pretty good pitch. Tried to front door the breaking ball. Didn't put a great swing on it either, but he found just enough of the bat to get himself a knock.
Young in the box now. Takes strike one. Late swing, foul to the left. Rogers, the base runner at first with one out. Ground ball left side, could be two. Sends it across to first, and now two gone.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. And he takes one right on the black, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Swing and a miss struck him out, so he picks up his. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Time Madden.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Durbin, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity. It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's a strikeout looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Digging in, Dan Guthrie. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. coming home. She'll score easily. The throw to second is offline.
Well
Now
done.
batting,
Drives
number
in the
30.
run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Durbin stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses, and the count is 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Ripped on a line. Meadows makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's
Now
about
batting,
the
number
process.
17.
He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hayward, the next to hit, takes outside. Broken bat, and it's popped up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The Jays push across a run on this double. And they've doubled up now. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Matt Vierling. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
That's about as
Now
nasty of a
batting,
splitter as
center
you'll come across,
fielder,
especially in terms of
Parker
movement. I mean, that
Meadows.
thing tumbles out of his
Now
hand and
coming
just
in to
drops off the
pitch
table at the last
Wilson
moment. If he keeps it
Perez.
down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
On to first. Now 2 out.
Those plays can be tricky.
Now
They're
batting,
routine, but
right
that doesn't mean it's
fielder,
always going to be
Gary
smooth. She delivered a
Carpenter.
good play right there.
Now
Now
A.J.
pinch hitting,
Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter.
Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Durbin makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for
back,
the
and a new
Tigers.
arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Sawyer
66.
Gibson Long.
Pretty
Sawyer
tight game, so they're
Gibson
looking for quality
Long.
pitches out of him right here.
This
Got to do
change
his best to keep the
defensively
score
for the
right
Tigers.
where it is.
So
Now
digging
playing
in,
shortstop.
Bobby Hill.
Number
0 for 3
27.
in this one.
Trey Sweeney.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So up next for Toronto, number 14. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Tigers bullpen with some action. Jason Foley appears to be getting loose. Madison getting cranked up as well. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throws to second, and he's out trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
At the plate, Brandon Hayward. Next pitch off the plate. And 1-1. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So runner at second, 2 down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Hayward at second with 2 down. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Outside with a breaking ball.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get in the chase.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead at 6-3. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Javier Baez.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
Francis back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Nope. Oh, one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Right through there for a strike. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering upstairs. Caught him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter. Justin Henry Malloy looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, lays out, but she can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So 2 down. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Now here is Jace Young. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Here's a rip to short, but she's there for the 3rd out. We're back. It's the
For
top
the
of the ninth,
Tigers.
and there's a new pitcher on the mound,
Number
Jason
68.
Foley.
Jason Foley.
Grounds one to short, and it's through for a hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And the batter now, number 8. Runner takes off, and that's fouled off. Durbin gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes again. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Runner goes again. Hard hit, right side. Ibanez steps on the bag. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, number 16.
And next for Toronto, Dan Guthrie. Oh, great stop from his backside. And it beats him. What a play.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Durbin. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And
One
that's
ball,
outside.
no strike.
Two outs and a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Two outs. That one misses, and now 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run, so not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock, and that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
Runner at first with two away. Hayward next up. Runner on the go. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score, and they put up the stop sign at second.
Picks herself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Will Vest.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Baez makes the grab, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
No ball, 2 strike.
And they'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. And the 0-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
In plenty of time to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, number 10.
Power slider guy move. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 down. So last chance for the Tigers. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Wenzel Perez. That's in there. Strike 1. They're down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that one is off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Durbin sizes this one up, and that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming your way next.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
almost ready to get underway. And starting in this one, Jared Jones.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Rodney Durbin. Outside low, and we're underway here this afternoon. Late swing fouled off. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. McCutchen makes the catch, and there's one gone. And let's take a look at the lineup.
Shortstop.
And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
The shortstop takes the ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a runner aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, right fielder, number 16.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut, Dan Guthrie. And there's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Batting fourth, left
And now
fielder,
we'll see
number
one of the
30.
top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Runner breaks for third. Cut on and miss. Throw. Save. Runners are at the corners. One away. Runner goes again. Ball misses.
One strike.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Two on, one out. In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well done behind the dish. That's outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Second and third, one away. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hayward in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, out towards left center. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging from second and third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Hayward. And that's in there at the knees.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That's a base hit as a run scores. Throws to second. And she'll pull into second safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And here is Bobby Hill. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. in the dirt, but kept close. And the pitch. Outside low, 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Nabs it, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. Blue Jays 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. First pitch misses.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Chopped left side. Durbin. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. There's a Pirates lineup now. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
And a 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Guthrie on the run towards the line and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
In the dirt, and it's 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Bucks go down quietly. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, number 14. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds makes the catch for the out. 1 away. And now Brandon Hayward.
Number 18.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
McCutchen gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch swinging.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2. Bottom of the second. Now, Joey Bart. Hayward back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
And there's a ball.
3-1.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count's full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
1-1.
Bart on at first. Nobody out. Outside low. 2-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good second.
And that chance handled. Feeds to second. Out there. And that's 2.
Batting 6.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's McCutchen. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Rodney Durbin. That one not close. Ball 1. Durbin hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. There goes the runner. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2 now. And a foul ball. She stays alive. That smash towards center. Cruz makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline. Safe at third. Dan Guthrie, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit on the ground to short. Peguero fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Now batting number 30.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Randy Durbin. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz. And makes the grab. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. And now here's the veteran DH, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Center field. And a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Liover Peguero. That's to third. Durbin. Over to first. That's it out.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Billy Cook.
Up next for the Pirates, Billy Cook. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The 0-1.
No, that's
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
1 and 2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a bouncer towards third, but it kicks foul. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Slings to first. Out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here's the power hitting catcher, Hayward. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
That's foul. Strike.
She's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If she's not ready to pull the trigger, she's not worried if she gets to an 0-2 count.
That's a hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff hitter off first base.
Now it's going to be Bobby Hill. Throw to second. She's safe. Singy, she definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Just missed. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Carmen Mlodzinski loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Mlodzinski also throwing. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Chase Sugar.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen.
84.
I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And here's the first baseman. He's 0 for 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And he boots it. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Hayward will hit next. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Struck out looking his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. The run comes in from second to second, pulls him off the bag.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Durbin up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul.
Two and one.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. To third, Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Now the number 2 hitter,
number 8.
1 for 2. Singy, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home, he'll score easily.
She was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a runner aboard, Dan Guthrie now at the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And he swings through that one.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner on second, 2 down. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
1 ball.
There's a ball. Throw to third, and she's in there easily. Two outs. That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball 2. Popped up. Figueroa makes the grab, and that'll do it. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. Bottom of the 4th, here's the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
Center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
This one in the air. Durbin settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, bases empty. Brian Reynolds here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To the right side, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. Blue Jays 7 and the Pirates nothing. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Mike Burrows.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Randy Durbin. Fouled off left side. Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Just off the inside edge.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
On the ground, right side. Cook gets it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, number 17.
Hayward getting ready to hit. This hitter with big-time power and an elite defender. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Out, number 2.
Now batting, number 3.
Next to hit, Bobby Hill. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport. Out towards right center. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Wastes no time there. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch she could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how she was hustling, and I think she knew she was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Number 14 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Hill on third with 2 out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 8-0.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's a big power threat. Brandon Hayward. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
In the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart.
Catcher, Joey Bart.
Hayward back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Spencer Horwitz.
Horwitz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Durbin corrals it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Just missed. And that's ball 4.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, make sure to say hi to Kenny.
0-2.
Into center. Reaching for it and brings it in. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Pirates nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Braxton Ashcraft. Bo Bichette digs in now.
The Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Carmen Majinski loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Nicholas warming up as well. Foul ball there. So up next for Toronto, Rodney Durbin. 1 for 3. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Durbin with another scorching run of play lately. Bichette gets his lead at first with nobody out.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch it.
He's got it. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4-3s or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Now it's the shortstop. And a base hit up the middle. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
And next for Toronto, Dan Guthrie. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Guthrie measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds. And he was born in Canada. 2 outs. He was late there. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. It's in the dirt. Safe at second, and she easily steals the bag. And now she's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Coming home, she will score. Throw cut off to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
This to third, Durbin. Throws across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Second baseman, Billy Cook.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. The Pirates hitless so far in the game. Fly ball down the line. Guthrie makes his way towards it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And there's the strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a little bit low.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still
on the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Pitching for the Pirates.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the
64.
mound. Caleb Ferguson.
Caleb Ferguson.
Durbin at the plate now. That's ball 1. And there's a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now the catcher up to hit, Hayward. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting number 3.
So up next, Bobby Hill. Runner on the go. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And he makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting number 14.
And now the first baseman. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. Bottom of the 7th, and we got a pinch hitter to lead it off. Key Brian Hayes. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter and just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
That one catches the zone. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So now a pinch hitter, Ji-Hwan Bae. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Hit on the ground to the right side. They get the force. Inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Carmen Mlodzinski. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Hayward. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Bo Bichette. That misses.
No
Ball
strike.
1. Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner goes again. Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. Going back. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Rodney Durbin. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Headed down the line. And a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's even up. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. That one fouled off. Now 1-1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and she'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power hitter right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. She tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
2 outs, base is empty. Dan Guthrie next up for the Blue Jays. Rip to short. Zips it to first. And that is that. Bo Bichette goes yard for the Jays. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada. Bottom 8, welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter, Henry Davis. Hayward back to work. Right through there for a strike. On the ground right side. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Pirates.
Here's Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 in this one.
Pham.
Out to short. To first. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Pirates.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. We're back.
Now
it's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Nicholas. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Here's the left fielder, Randy Durbin. On a line out towards center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Hayward next up for the Blue Jays.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Inside, ball 1. Nicholas, the tall righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss, struck her out.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Runner at first, and here's the first baseman. Runner on the go. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom 9. Now it's the second baseman, Billy Cook. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count. At times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank. I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. That's long gone. That one felt good, and they're on the board. It's 11-1.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with the home run.
Now only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now, and here is Nick York. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Hayward is just 1 strike away, and that just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That one just misses. It's 2-2. Down the line, Guthrie. Long run on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Hit to second, and this should do it. Now the throw to first on the run. Ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
What's that? Yeah. No, I'm just gonna grab a coffee. You want one? For dinner? Hummus and chicken wings. But I'm not sure how I'm gonna do them yet. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna deep fry them or put them in the oven. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure that there's oh, well, there is no oil. There's a little bit back in it, but that's not gonna be enough. So I guess they're gonna be going in the oven. Outside, I think there's barbecue. There's Frank's, but what I'm gonna do is like I'll cook the chicken wings like halfway, and then I take them out and I'll put some oil in a bowl where like I coat all the chicken wings that have been cooked in a little bit of oil, and then I douse them. So I'll put French fry hot sauce and some with salt and pepper and different things like that, and then put it back in the oven and finish cooking them. And then the ones that would have the sauces, like barbecue or barbecue and French fry hot sauce and shit like that. Fucking, I put them on after they're done cooked. I'll put them in a bowl, I'll flip it around and get them coated. I'll put them back in the oven for like 15 minutes or something just to heat up the sauce. Bake it on a little bit better, but yeah, it works. Did you want coffee? I'm putting on a hole. Yeah. So I got the roaster too, so the roaster's gonna be for Sunday. Yeah. So the way I'm gonna do that, hold on, thank you. So the way that I'm gonna do that is I gotta see if I got cranberry sauce. If I got cranberry sauce, I'm just gonna throw the roast in the crack pot. I'm gonna cook it. Yeah, we got cranberry sauce. So I'm gonna coat the fucking roast in like an onion powder-ish kind of thing. But when I'm like most people, they'll just pat the fucking thing on. I'm gonna do it a bit different. I'm gonna mix the cranberry and the onion mix. I'm gonna mix them together in a bowl, and then I'm gonna go ahead and coat it over top of the roast, and then I'm gonna cook it. Once it's cooked, for about 10 hours. You take it out of the roaster, and all the grease and shit that's left behind with the cranberry juice and shit like that, you take that out. You take a couple spoonfuls of butter and some all-purpose flour, and you mix it with that gravy with all the grease and shit, and you make a gravy for the potatoes and the meat, so that when you're ready to eat, you throw the meat on the plate. It's gonna be basically the meat with the outside of the meat. The skin is gonna be basically your cranberries, and then you'll have your meat. You can just top it with some gravy, steamed gravy. Yeah, well, because in a slow cooker you're gonna have the potatoes but the way I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna do the potatoes and all that shit. I'm gonna cook it in the oven. With the oven. I'll put a little bit of oil on it, fry it a little bit, and put it in and then throw it in the oven. That way then it all cooks together as soon as the carrot. So that you can get those 10 hours of cooking a slow cooker. Or you can go the other way around. You can put the roast in the oven for 8 to 10 hours. Do it the same way. I tried roasting, and then put everything else in the slow cooker for 8 to 10 hours and cook it that way. Either way, though, you gotta cook them both at the same time. That way, then everything is ready to go. Well, it doesn't really take 10 hours to do the potatoes and shit. I mean, literally, you can do that in an hour and a half. So. Alright, coffee's going. I'm gonna go and get baseball started again. I will check on my buzzers and I think it's not too much. Wait, boy. No, 7 minutes. Hey, baby. How you doing, baby? Alright. Oh, how you doing?
And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Toronto Blue Jays.
Just about set to go now. Our starter in this one, Kevin Gossman. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jaron Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting third.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And, Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Durbin on the move, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Tanner Houck. What's the scouting report on him?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And now for the Jays, Rodney Durbin. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Durbin turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments. That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
He goes down looking. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Number 8. The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And she starts her afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was a thing of beauty. She may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in her swing, she was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Popped up. Casas. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
This ball's chopped on the ground. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
In the air, out towards right center. Abreu on the move to the alley. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Top of the second, now batting Tristan Casas. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Gosman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Grounder off the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Masataka Yoshida stands in now and watches strike one. And it's fouled away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Durbin makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Hayward. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Whips it to Casas, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
Now it's the power speed combo. Bobby Hill. She's a player who does it all. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that is out of play. Base knock, center field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got her stride and load out of the way early. She stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like she was...
Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Runner goes again. And that one fouled off. No score here in the second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Brandon Hayward. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hill leads off first with 2 down to the inning. It's inside, and it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy runner at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu makes the catch, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0.
You should always say it when a member of the public asks you. You don't need permission to say it.
And we're back. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Abreu, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. On the ground, and it stays fair.
Batting eight.
Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out looking. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Steps on the bag for 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jaron.
Now batting Jaron Duran. On the ground to third. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. Still no score. As we go to the last of the third. And now the DH, Bo Bichette. Out, back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Bichette with a homer in his last game. Ball one low. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Abreu makes the play, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Down the third baseman, Rodney Durbin. Caught looking his first time up. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Slice to right. Abreu pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Up.
2 out, space is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
She's a fun player to watch taking at bat. She just battles up there. She doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put her away.
Duran makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth, and now David Hamilton. That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
That one drifts inside. And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here is Devers. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 4th inning underway, no score. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. And now it's Alex Bregman. And ball 1. Casas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the big-time power threat, Dan Guthrie. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, Bregman tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Randy Durbin. Ground ball right side. Bregman handles. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Hayward. Grounded out her first time up. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So up next, Bobby Hill. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
And then he closed the door. But you just said that I should have responded back and closed the door so I didn't have no chance.
Runner. There goes the runner. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Two outs. Runner on the go again. Fights it off. She'll see another. Up the middle. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over.
It just upsets me a little that you thought the
And we're back. And now here is Wilyer Abreu. And that clips the inside corner. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Durbin tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. That one ripped but foul. One out, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one is back. Just missed it. Ceddanne Rafaela will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Rafaela.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one out to right. Guthrie makes the catch, inning over. He continues.
Pitching for the Red
Back
Sox.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and
Number
taking
50.
over on the mound, Cutter Crawford.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Out in front and foul to the left side. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton preparing to come on if needed. Priester getting loose as well. That's off the mark. Now 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Flied to right his first time.
Bichette.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. So the lineup flips over. Rodney Durbin next up for the Blue Jays. Bichette goes. And there's a foul ball. Bichette off of first with 2 away. On the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Fouled off. She was late. In the dirt.
1-1.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Right side, Bregman in plenty of time to first, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, and we're still not. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Gosman back to work. Duran, 28 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and a quick out number 1. And stepping in is the speedy David Hamilton. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Now fly ball to right center. Hayward on the move to the gap. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Devers in the box again. Takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And Raffy falls victim to the K. Make it 6. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Penrod.
Now pitching for Boston, number 67.
Bounced up the middle.
Penrod.
Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
It's good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
Rudder takes off, pitches low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Fouled off. He was late.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner goes again. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That ball has just been voted off the island. He flexes his power with that swing, and they slide in front in the sixth. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Hayward. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man at first, nobody out. Bobby Hill next up for the Blue Jays. Runner takes off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Next is the speedy first baseman. 0 for 2 in this one. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball to second, but way too late. Safe there.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board. Get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. No outs. Runner at first.
Number 63.
So up next for Toronto, Brandon
Justin
Hayward.
Slayton.
First offering. Runner goes. Swinging a foul straight back. Tap foul at the plate.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Foul ball there. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Not close with that one. Gonna count 1 and 2. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Quinn Priester getting ready to go. Hendricks also getting ready. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Now batting. The third
Back to the
baseman,
leadoff spot in the
Rodney
Blue Jays lineup.
Durbin.
Next to hit, Rodney Durbin. 1 for 3. That's way outside. And that's ball 1. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Now it's the shortstop. She was late there. Strike one.
No ball. One strike. Oh.
This to center field. Rafaela on his way over. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on.
Again, you never gave me the opportunity.
Now top 7, and they'll go the pinch hitter to lead it off. Blake Sable. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Rob Refsnyder. A runner at first for him, nobody out. 0-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and there's one down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Trevor Story, runner on first with one down for him. There's a strike. Sable leads off first with 1 away. Outside. Line drive. Grabs it on the run. 2 away now.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Towards first, and that's just foul. There's a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Liam Hendricks.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now playing second.
And here is Dan Guthrie. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one ripped. And a base hit right there.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy.
So a man at first. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Randy Durbin. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That's a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 7-0. And here's the catcher, Hayward. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. In the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. And that drops in for a strike.
She's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat, if she's not ready to pull the trigger, she's not worried if she gets to an 0-2 count.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner goes again. That's towards center. And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Bobby Hill.
So man aboard, Bobby Hill now at the plate. She's a hitter who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this player hits for contact, so she delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rafaela under this one. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 14.
And now the first baseman. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Well struck right field. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter getting.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Quinn Priester.
Quinn Priester.
And next for Toronto, Brandon Hayward. He's already homered in this game. That one misses, and that's ball 1. That's the third, and it goes just foul. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with it.
Runner on the goal, and there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Here's the third baseman, Rodney Durbin. Fought off foul. Bichette at second with 2 down. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. And takes low for ball 1. Line to left and foul ball.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Ripped to right. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Rafaela in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good.
Slings it across. First out in the top of the 8th. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Romy Gonzalez. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. And strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
To the right side, Hill. Throw to first in time. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Vaughn Grissom looking for a two-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Durbin zips it across. That ends the frame. 8 innings, 8. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th, and now for the Jays, number 8. Here's a high chopper. Sogard handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter is out here in the 8th. Dan Guthrie next up for the Blue Jays. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Randy Durbin next up for the Blue Jays. There goes the runner. Swinging a foul straight back. Guthrie at first, 1 gone. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner on the move again. And he grounds one to the right side. Sogard slings to first in time.
Now batting.
Here's the Toronto
17.
catcher, Hayward. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, Grissom on the run, sends it over to first. Safe, and that's her 3rd hit.
That's the ground attack right there. She can really run. So not only does she get herself the RBI, but she also gets the infield knock. And
runner on the go. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. She'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 13-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
they can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and she did.
On the mound now, Hunter Dobbins.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while,
Now
coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Dobbins.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the first baseman. Fastball for a strike. Two gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Oh. 1 and 2.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gonzalez pulls that one down. We go to the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Carlos Narvaez. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. And that one in the air center field. Hayward makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Nick Sogard. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. Only one out left for the Red Sox. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today.